right, everyone, we're here at an auction today in Olivia, Minnesota, and we'll do a walk around here and kind of show everything that they have. A bunch of combines, a bunch of buildings and such, but take a look at these old trucks here that maybe we'll go home with one. I don't know. Look at that stub nose. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look under the hood here. They got them all running, so nice running V8 in there. That thing sounds good. This GMC here's got a V6 in it. Can't see that right now. Pretty cool. Take a look inside. This little stub nose is really neat. I've seen a few of these for sale. Dash in there. 31,000 miles. It's probably, I don't know if it's got a 1 in front of that maybe. Cab's in pretty nice shape. Well, that front end is really neat though. Look at the hood on that thing. I don't know if the audio is going to pick up real good here yet, but we'll just take a look at these here. Yeah, an old Dodge. Here's a C80. I think this one's got a 409 in it, just like the one my dad bought. Looks like a 62 or something. That grill on there, 63. See what kind of dash, if it has the factory tachometer in it. No, it doesn't, unfortunately, because those are worth quite a bit. But all right, let's keep looking here. There's an old Ford there. Seen better days. I gotta fix the angle on my camera here real quick. There we go. International 12.
Oh, we got them, so you can have one too.
We're auction number 12 today. See that stub nose, that first one there? That engine runs sweet.
Is that the 366?
This, I don't know actually.
There's one over there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the 366 over there. This one's got I think a 350 in it. Look at that short foot on there. Isn't that neat? Listen to this thing though. The thing just curves. I like that front end though, those are neat. So here's that GMC V6 out there. That's a really odd engine. Super heavy duty. It's gonna come down. Here's the 409 in there.
Mr. Jesse. Hey, Roger.
How are you?
I thought you'd be in California.
Yes. Maybe I should be, huh? They shut California
Oh,
down.
International. Let's take a look at this old Chevy here. Pretty cool. She's a little rough, we'll call it. Unfortunately, a little bit of an extra body work there. Let's take a look in here. A little rust. Haven't been driven in quite a while.
C40 Viking.
This is cool. Yeah, Chevy 40 Viking. So this is a Viking. These are like the heavier trucks, I believe. Henry's gonna try to open up the hood there. Here, hold this. We'll take a look.
I don't know where they're from.
Whoa.
So he's got the little stove bolt, straight 6 in it.
The young guys?
Yeah.
Oh, Colin.
They look like twins.
Yeah.
All right, coming down.
They're brothers. No, that's the straight 6, huh?
Yeah,
That's pretty rough. though.
pretty rough. Everything's pretty rough on this one.
Pretty rugged. Oh yeah.
Some emblems on it that are worth something, but
Here's the Grove machine.
some Grove equipment down there. There's an old Case backhoe. Ooh, now here we go. This is where it's at right here. What is that, an Oldsmobile? Yeah, it's an Oldsmobile. That would be pretty cool. I'd like to see the engine in this thing. Let's see if we can open her up. Probably not. Didn't pop up, did it?
No.
All right, we'll take a look over here at this Grove equipment. Grove metal, scrap metal. See if there's anything here that can't live without. 50 years of stuff. Little Chevy small block.
Actually organized pretty good though.
Ooh, I like that aluminum bell housing right there. That's worth something. What do we got here? I don't know what these are. We'll keep looking here. Hey, thingamabobber. Case diesel. That's a big old engine on that thing. Oh man.
We had an 800.
That's a big one.
We had an 800.
Some piles of
This
scrap.
stuff is froze in already though. That's not going out till spring. Oh, Mr. Teddy.
Take a look here.
You knew I'd be here. Oh, good stuff here. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like an international right there.
I gotta go get another jacket on that.
Yeah, that's an international. I'm almost positive. Not anything I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Keep moving along here. Here's a nice little snapper unit. There's an old forge table. That's kind of neat. It's quite cold this morning. There's an old planter. Kind of caved in. Some more snapper lawnmower pile. Oh, and here we got an old Chevy. Look at the door on that thing.
That's good.
That's in good shape.
But the seat's not.
Ooh, those gauges are nice. No, they're not. Cab's got some bullet holes in it or something. Somebody mounted something back there. Doors are, yes, that's a scrapper
Yeah.
right there. It's a Chevy.
40s?
50, yeah, late 40s, early 50s. Probably late
Should've been.
40s.
Isn't it?
No, it's a Chevy. These pull down handles here, I think, were the earlier. Then later they went with the push button. But
Get out here in the wind, it's not good.
some big electric motor there. Big pile of, there's some, what do they call those, Dad? A toolbar or a
Yeah,
toolbar?
they put equipment on that. Equipment bar.
Yeah, equipment bar. There's some nice little wheels there for a go-kart.
Here on this cultivator, everybody says.
Yeah, so there's like a big toolbar that everything clamps to on there. Let's go look at this. Oh, here's another old Chevy here. Let's go take a look here. We got lots more to see. right. Minneapolis Moline here. Are you warm enough? That ripped off a lot of limbs in its day. May even, if you're lucky, we may even see one in there yet. Wow, this is actually like a drivable one, not like a pull behind.
Self-propelled.
Look at that thing. See these old gauges on here? Those are cool. Get up the camera. That one is good there. Look, it's even got the. That's pretty cool. It's got the instruction booklet with it. It's got the instruction booklet with it yet. Right here, look at.
Wait a minute. It's a co-op.
Oh, it's a co-op.
Yeah.
It's not a Minneapolis. Look at that.
Sweet. This was built about during the war.
That is pretty cool. Henry's gonna take it for a spin here. All right, we'll keep moving along. There's a little Wisconsin 4-cylinder there on the auger. Here's a C60. Let's see what this thing's got in it. I'm guessing little, can't do it with my hands full. Oh yeah, this is the dump bed one here, it is. Cab's got some rust in it. Straight 6 in it. Does not have the, the tachometer in it. Yep.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
Think is going to be a good day, competition-wise today.
The guys from.
What's that? Is that a flatbed from? Oh no, it's only part of a. No, this. I was gonna say, is that a flatbed? But it's really heavy duty. I need a flatbed for my truck, so.
Yeah.
Well, here's a go-kart over here. Look at this thing, Dad. Some kind of a dune buggy, something or other. This is gonna be interesting.
Dad, can we get that?
I doubt it.
That thing's so cool. I'd be fun to throw.
It looks like it's got like an old Model A frame they cut down. What kind of engine is that? An International?
All you need is a battery to be able to drive it home. What do you think?
Yeah.
That is interesting. Big bucket there. Here's some old tractors. Big, look at the radiator on that thing. Man. Some big heavy radiators on there. Over on this side we've got a few snow blowers over there, some wagons. Let's see what this is here. That's a who knows what.
But yeah,
Diesel
this has
engine.
got the instructions too.
Probably no good. Some front loaders here. There's an old,
Chevy?
yeah, El Camino. Small block in it, sitting out in the weather. That's not good, unfortunately.
It's got pink.
There's an old Dodge car here. There's an old Chrysler. Here's an old Chevy, similar to the one my dad bought at that last auction that I put on a video here. Look at that, 1966 license plate. Front end is pretty rough on it. These are worth about $100 a piece if they're in good shape, but the glass is intact. Otherwise, it's certainly not as nice as the other one. It's got some hood in there. Yeah, it's certainly not as nice as the other one my dad got.
I'm gonna get theirs.
Okay. Go along here quick. Oh, there's an old Polaris snowmobile. Look at that one.
That looks fun.
That is interesting. Why don't you pull the rope there and see if it turns over, Henry?
What rope?
Right there on the side there. There's a pull where you pull started right there.
Oh, this?
Yep. Give her a pull. It turns over.
It's hard to pull.
Look at the headlights on that thing. That is cool.
It can go 100 miles an hour.
Good project.
I don't know about good. Project, yes.
She tight or does it turn over?
It turns.
Nice.
It can go 100 miles.
All right, let's go down. We're gonna make one final loop across here, and
The grill on that's pretty nice.
yeah, it's not too bad. We can straighten some of that out. Some of the see they
That'd be the only thing you'd say.
well these headlights, if they're a little rough, but they're intact. They're savable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not really that great shape. We'll quickly walk along here, and
Do you have any idea?
yeah, it's a pallet of pressure washers there. There's an old Case tractor. That's pretty neat. There's a nice Comfort King. That's a nice tractor there.
I think I told you this
It's like a-
before, but the Case had the long bore.
Okay.
They had real good legging power.
There's an old hit and miss engine right there. Chop saw.
It's even loose.
Now there's a drill press for you. Ooh, look at this little Miller-Matic here, welder. Now that would be nice. 2-ton jack. We're gonna pick up the pace here because the auction's gonna start in about 10 minutes. We'll just show a few of the things on the wagon, on the pallets here. Looking really quickly. Big gearboxes. Just tractor parts, implement parts. Here's some doors up here. Chevy doors. Some lawnmowers that nobody wants.
Hey, that's a long boy.
What else we got here? Some little wheels.
Golf
There's
balls.
some heads off of something.
Chainsaws.
Not exactly what. Oh, chainsaws. Yeah, there's a couple chainsaws there. Nothing special. And here we are at the end.
Here's
Some bottle
jacks.
jacks. Here's some brake lights. I actually need some brake lights here. I might bid on some of these if there's actually some brake lights in here. These lights are kind of neat. Some hammers.
Hammerheads.
Those are neat. We'll buy them. Might buy those.
Dad, look at an axe.
Ooh, that's a neat little hatchet. Here's some chain, big bunch of chain. And, all right, we might bid on some of the small stuff here just for fun. Come along here, we gotta walk quick here. The auction's gonna start pretty soon. We'll show some of these heads on here. And some of the bigger equipment out here. And really nice equipment here, nice tractors. Some big combines there. Wow. They've got some nice stuff here, there's no doubt. This is all usable stuff, even though some of it's a little older. Looks like it's all been maintained really well. We got Perkins in that one. Massey Ferguson, I think he's got Perkins engines in them. Then you got that big old boy. Woo. But here's the older Chevy here. Yeah, look at that, big tracks on the thing. They've had these all running here. There's a nice one. This one I think's got the 366 in it. Yep. That's a 366 dripping gas. Yeah. A little bit of stuff here on the wagons. We'll just do a quick overview of this stuff here.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Some just general tools and wrenches and all that kind of stuff. A few clamps there. That's about it. All right, well, the auction's over here. We're gonna take a little walkthrough of some of the stuff that was purchased, some of the little augers and stuff here my dad bought, but no trucks. That first truck with the really short front on it with the really nice small block, it went for like $400, which is amazing how nice that was. But we'll walk through. My dad bought all of the Grove equipment here, so we'll walk through and just take a look at some of the stuff. And there's one little treasure we found at the end that we didn't know was in here, and I don't know if anybody knew it was in here. So here's an old, oh, look at that.
$100 for that.
Quaker
State.
Quaker State. That's what it says, Quaker State?
Yeah.
The sign on there?
Mm-hmm.
And then old bin. Old sign, the old tin on the side there is pretty neat.
Spare parts.
This thing is, we're gonna get this running yet. We're gonna drive it home actually.
Did you drive it home for
Let's
us?
take a look on here. This is an oldie.
I actually did a lot
We got
of
some
work
old
for you.
gauges on here. These gauges any good?
Yeah. That one is. That one's low.
The amp gauge is okay yet. The rest of them are pretty bad. The oil pressure gauge is kind of neat, but climb up here and take a look. So someone offered you money for the Quaker State or for the cockshut on the side?
This is $100.
Wow. Let's take a look at that and see what it looks like.
I think I'll take
$100. There's actually two of them. I don't know, Dad. I don't know if I'd take that.
That's
Let's go take a look. So there's two signs there.
where I take it apart is there.
Oh, look at the engine down there. Yeah. Little 6-cylinder. I don't know who made the engine on this thing. That's interesting.
Straight 6, huh? Over the 4.
Someone shot at the Quaker State. That's kind of neat. Careful, Henry.
Yeah, take your time getting up and down.
So we'll walk along through here and we'll come back through and show. We did earlier show some of that stuff, but yeah, chopper piece. That's that big rock there. That'll weigh up nice when you haul that into scrap. We'll zoom in here and just poke around a little. Here's an old gas tank and rear axle.
I found another piece.
You found it? Okay.
Yeah, for that here.
All right. Moving on here. We're walking back here to the very back of this Grove stuff. There's a pretty cool little find that we didn't know was in here. So we'll make our way here and show what that is.
Got the African ladder on the outside.
There's an old kind of a truck frame in here.
That's another year.
Big heavy axle. That weighs up pretty good.
There's a leak sign there.
Yeah. Part of an old rake, all bent up. Some old
Thanks. Maybe I want that.
galvanized. Some wire, lots of wire. Something, maybe John Deere here, I don't know. Is that John Deere? Or Oliver? Probably John Deere. It's green, whatever it is. Some big tanks. So way back here, way in the back of the Grove stuff. So here's a neat old arc welder, which is pretty cool. Show you the face on this thing. You can get in there. Who knows how long that's been sitting out here. P&H AC welder. And then we got this right here. So look at this. An old air gas station filler unit machine, whatever you want to call it. Balanced inflation. The glass isn't broken, which is amazing. Eco Islander. I think it's from the 40s or the 50s. And there's a serial number down here.
Yeah, he laid it by it. I found it.
And I'm guessing we could probably figure out how old it is. That says 246. It could be that that's 1946, but I don't know. We'll have to research it, but here's another piece. Kind of a spare piece that was laying in there too, that someone else found. So pretty good find there. So
That's got a different number.
yeah, that one's got a different serial number on it.
There's another
So
one in here.
it's possible there is another one. That would be amazing. So yeah, that was the score of the day here. Surprise and all this stuff. So we're gonna take that home with us today so it doesn't walk off. Well, here we are at the wrecking yard. We got a truck in front of us. We're picking up a whole C60. Shame. All right, everyone. I hope you liked that video of the auction today. I just wanted to do a quick little wrap up here with my truck and just show a couple of things I did on it this last week. So you can see I got a Panhard bar on there now, new bushings, that's all in and secured. We got a little mock-up of the driveline. I decided to use the original C20 driveline that came with the frame. So I actually got a new U-joint, got that bolted in. The second section that got kind of slid in there in that little slip joint there. And I'll have to measure the distance from the end of this to the transmission to figure out just how much longer I need to make that piece. I'll have to take that front section in and they'll have to weld a new tube in there. But that's about it. I've been kind of working on the electrical in here, figuring out the lights. They seem to be working fine. I found I wanted to make sure the brake light was working back here to these wires, and it was. And the tail lights, the turn signals, that's all working. So I just need to get some brake light, tail lights put on there. I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, I just wanted to wrap up that auction video, and I wanted to do something a little different. I didn't come home with any trucks today, but that video at the end there of the truck getting picked up and put on the pile, that was just a truck that was in front of us unloading. Just thought I would film that just to show the kind of the end of the process of buying a bunch of scraps. So stay tuned. Thanks.